At times most of us fall beyond our budget. In emergency, if ever the subsequent payday is still weeks apart, we have no company to turn to except perhaps wage day advance. This really is inevitable except if we have got savings for rainy days, which the vast majority of individuals do not bother to practice, especially the average wage earner. Hence, for the final recourse, we reconciled on obtaining a payday loan. Having a loan, principally for wage day advance, is not merely getting a loan and the end quotes it. Almost all lending enterprises are doing incredible effort campaigning for responsible lending. How does it work? This idea starts off on the lender and quotes end. When you apply for one loan, after typing in the particulars via internet, the application automatically determines your ability to repay based on your salary, if you've got outstanding financial loans from other lending agencies, or even the worst, if you have delinquent and default ones. Through this, they would be capable of, at a minimum, adjust your loanable sum if never to reject your application. Should you pass the basic screening, your application proceeds to manual examination by someone processing the loan. They then investigate your employment, recheck your earnings, your pay date and the like. Some lending firms lend to temporary workers and self-employed people for apparent grounds. These people hold seasonal work or perhaps even have fixed wages for a definite time frame. There are two entities implicated when talking about responsible lending: the lender plus the borrower. Lending enterprise wants to be certain that each borrower can repay the loan comfortably, that paying will never manifest as an anxiety on their side, doing excuses as the interest had already built up. Or if in case he or she realistically could not pay on a specific stretch of time due to some inevitable situations, needs to enlighten the lender to affirm the desire to pay. Far from this, it will be the responsibility of the borrower to supply realistic details to set real intention for making the loan. Lending companies, on the other hand, like most other sort of businesses, undoubtedly are hoping forward to the return of the investments. Responsible lending on the part of the lender is always to be transparent in their processes as well, which includes telling upfront the charges and just how much they will receive and being transparent with their terms and conditions, giving customers the data needed to allow prior decision making. To be professional and employing agents coached to the highest standards are also critical elements. Responsible lending must also imply superior service. The principle of responsible lending must advantage both lenders as well as borrowers in general. It and is a give and take layout, not one-sided. Responsible lending is social responsibility associated with the wage day advance business. It must as well be the way of thinking of those individuals who borrow, since their payments are classified as the backbone of the lending companies, which will provide solution to the provisional cash flow problems.